Fight of 2019 for MVP, who just won again 36 days ago. He says, I love staying busy. Reminds me of my kickboxing days. Last 2 wins in a combined 4 minutes and 29 seconds. Born and raised right here in Saitama, Shinsho Anzai sees this fight as the opportunity of a lifetime. Said it is an honor to be that guy to fight in front of the Bellator brass. Not gonna lie, partner, you and I are like little kids being back here. MVP, set to fight again, 7 finishes. 6 by knockout, 5 in round number 1 inside the Bellator cage. His opponent, also 7 wins by knockout, 6 of those in the very first round.
And now, to make his way to the cage, Shinsho and Anzai.
Talking about another true veteran of the game, 34 years old, has fought in some of the biggest promotions in the world. Said years ago he saw a K1 event here in Japan and said, I gotta get involved with this one way or another.
He is what I call that durable, gritty, grinding, brawling fighter. He is a very good wrestler. He's good at getting guys to the ground, and when he gets to the ground, he doesn't just lay on them. He postures and he tries to put them out. The question is he going to be able to get Michael Venom Page to the ground before Michael Venom Page gets to him?
He said years ago he watched Mark the Hammer Coleman fight in mixed martial arts and joined a wrestling team because of that. In high school, ended up placing 2nd in the All Japan Cadet Championship in Greco-Roman wrestling, went on to be the captain of his university team. So a shout out to the godfather of ground and pound, who had many a great moment right here in the Saitama Super Arena. Shinsho Anzai.
And now his opponent, MVP Michael Venom Page.
That's another thing they know how to do here. Fighter entrance.
Well, you can watch as Michael Page's. He is just living every moment of this walkout. He is an entertainer from the start. That's why he likes fighting. But man, not only is he an entertainer, he is a dangerous, dangerous man.
You saw the highlights, those last 2 wins, as I mentioned, in a combined time of 4 minutes and 29 seconds, coming off being eliminated in the semifinals of the welterweight World Grand Prix by the eventual winner and our welterweight champion, Douglas the Phenom Lima.
He has been enjoying this week. He came into our meetings wearing a denim jacket, key top, just different. Went out, bought an inflatable jacket. He's just been having fun and says this is one of those moments. I begged Scott Coker to put me on this card. I begged him, and all of a sudden he said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Absolutely, I'm sure." Now look where he's at.
Shinsho Anzai And Michael Venom Page, who was pleasantly persistent in wanting to be on this card, because I think the answer to the first few calls and texts was, I don't think we can make it happen. And then finally broke it down. And he is here and set to go. His 5th fight of this calendar year. Our tail of the tape for this contracted matchup at 173 pounds. Look at those records, John. 16-1, 11-3.
Outstanding records on both, but look at that 8-inch reach advantage. Page is taller, he's longer. Anzai's got to get through a lot of danger to be successful.
A lot of danger and a lot of venom, and here's Michael C. Williams.
Now features 3 5-minute rounds at a contracted weight of 173 pounds. And now first introducing the blue corner at 5'8", weighing in 172.9 pounds. He makes his professional Bellator debut tonight with 11 victories, 3 defeats, fighting out of Saitama, Japan, presenting Shinsho Anzai. And across the cage, his adversary, fighting out of the red corner at 6'3", weighing in 172 pounds even, near perfect as a professional, 16 victories, 1 defeat, fighting out of London, England, introducing MVP Michael Venom Page. And the referee in charge, Jason Herzog.
Jason Herzog, our referee. This fight contracted at 173 pounds. Anzai and Page. Rising against Bellator. And here we go. MVP in that familiar side stance in the red gloves. Saitama zone in the blue gloves.
Well, there's no doubt Anzai wants to get inside, get Page to the ground, and he's going to have to do something of exactly what you just saw, those kind of mad rushes in, but he's got to do it without being damaged, and the question is, can that be done?
Shinsho said, I am much shorter than most guys in the division, but he believes that is one of his advantages. I guess if he gets inside, you know, that's what he's talking about, but getting inside of that range and kickboxing ability of MVP is not easy at all.
Oh, beautiful knee by Venom Page.
Moving backwards, John.
Moving backwards. As soon as he saw that head going down, came up with it. But at least by accepting that blow, Anzai is in a position to try to get Page to the ground. And loses it.
Anzai has power.
He does have power, but so does Page, and Page has speed. This is the Matador versus the Bull. Anzai has got to be the Bull. He has got to crush space. He's got to make these mad rushes to get past the slick maneuvering and footwork that Michael Venom Page brings. And no one besides Douglas Lima has been able to solve that riddle.
Bucket list for MVP, New York, Vegas, Ireland, Japan. Check one of them off. Right here, right now.
One of the things that I've always seen out of Michael Page, and you see this stance that he has, you see his hands down, it's one of those, you know, all the things that we go, don't do that. But he does it well. But when you see Michael start to play, he is telling you, oh, I'm confident, I understand the distance, I understand what this guy can do, and I know how to move to keep him from being successful. So when you see him start to play, it's usually a problem for his opponent.
There was a guy named Anderson who did something like that.
Exactly the same thing. And it's so, again with the flying knee. And what that flying knee is telling you is Michael Page is not worried about him being taken down. I am willing to try to throw this knee, and you could try to take me down, but it's not going to be as easy as you think.
Hasn't been thus far.
I talked about the difference between Michael Page and Anderson Silva because their careers are actually very similar in the way they came up. Michael Venom Page actually has a better record coming up than Anderson Silva and fought actually better opponents in the beginning of his career. A lot of people complain about the opponents that he's fought. It's crazy. He has fought some good people. He's fought the champ in Lima. He's fought great fighters like Paul Daly. He is not afraid to be in the cage with anybody.
And the opportunity to fight not once, not twice, but 3 times since that battle in the tournament against Douglas Lima is huge moving into the new decade for Michael Venom Page.
Anzai just got starched by that shot that froze him. Another one that just hit him flush. That right hand is just laser perfect in landing right on the left side of Anzai's face. See Anzai trying to close distance, trying to cut him off, trying to force him towards the cage. All smart. There he goes down. Big shot. Got a cut.
Yep. Right back up, says MVP.
And that just shows that fight IQ. Whoa. No one does that.
Something magnificent may very well happen momentarily. Right up the middle, just missed.
He has no answer for what Michael Page is doing. He is confused. You see him coming forward, and all that forward movement is because he just doesn't know what to do. So I'm trying to crush the space fast, but he's taking heavy shots in doing that.
MVP with a little stutter step.
Remember what I said about playing? There's a knee again.
Every time, John, as he's moving backwards. Unbelievable.
Remember what I said about him playing? When he's starting to play, he's comfortable. He knows, oh, I got you. Now, that doesn't mean that Anzai cannot land a shot that can hurt him. But Anzai's in trouble here. 17 seconds left. The best thing that's happened in this round is that Michael Venom Page has actually gotten into a grapple situation with him and is holding on to him.
That was pure artistry from MVP.
He's going to try and go for a takedown again. Keep the movement on and then line him with that front hand a little bit more. You feel good? You look spectacular.
Seconds out.
What a first 5 minutes from Michael Venom Page.
Take a look at the shot. There's the one knee that lands. You see Anzai just being gritty and grabbing the leg even after being hit by it. But multiple shots. Look at that beautiful right hand. Puts him flat on his back. Anzai tough, getting back up. There's the switch kick where he almost hits him with that. Just an incredible first round from Michael Page.
And thus
that is a 10-8 round. He damaged his opponent. He dominated the action. Anzai didn't land anything in that round.
Oh, and again with the flying knee.
Look at Anzai. Anzai is a professional fighter that was the Pancrase middleweight champion, and he's starting to look like a kid in the school. It's over.
It is all over, just like that. Michael Venom Page finishes 2019 with 3 straight knockouts.
What a performance by Michael Venom Page. You talk about a guy that has got tools in the tool chest and just starts using all these different tools to attack. The right hand just starches Anzai, puts him down. Great job of just stopping the action right there. by Jason Herzog, understanding how hurt he is, seeing him going down sideways, knowing that that fighter has been disconnected. He is not going to be able to get back in the fight. Only damage is going to come. Beautiful performance by Venom.
MVP with his 13th Bellator win. The official decision coming up next. Saitama Super Arena will host all the basketball competition at the 2020 Summer Olympics. Air Page, outstanding tonight. Here's Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, it comes to an end suddenly. 23 seconds into round number 2. The winner by knockout, MVP Michael Venom Page.
First Larkin, now Page. Huge stage, great performance.
I'm here with your winner, Michael Venom Page. That was just an outstanding overall performance, showing your ability to control the range, distance, and land big shots.
とにかくマイケル・ベノンペイク選手、皆さん見ていただいたと思うんですけども、この距離感のコントロール、そして全ての試合のコントロールの効いた素晴らしい勝利でした。
Japan! Thank you so much for having me here. This is the best arena I've ever been in front of. You guys are amazing. This is a dream come true. Thank you.
とにかく日本の皆さんありがとうございます。ここほどですね、自分のベストを尽くして、人を尽くして戦いを見せる場所、見ていただく場所としてふさわしい場所が他にないと言ってもいいと思います。今日は夢が叶いました。本当にありがとう。
You showed no fear in doing flying knees and going after a guy that's known for his wrestling, known for getting fights to the ground. You didn't care at all. You just went after him.
対戦相手のですね、安西新書選手、レスリングがバックボーンだと思うんですけども、とにかくそんなことはものともしないという戦いぶりだったと思うんですが、自分で振り返っていかがでしょうか。
I fight with one of the best team in the world, the London Shoot Fighters. We have so many like wrestlers in the gym, and I've been training really hard for a level like him because I knew he was going to try and take me down. I defended well, and that's why I was so confident going forward.
You contacted Scott Coker after your last fight, said, I want to be on that Japan card, and then he put you on it. What does it mean for you to be able to fight in front of these people?
まず、対戦相手、安西新書選手が、レスリングのバックボーンということで、とにかく自分をテイクダウンするということは読めていたんですね。ですので、それに対してたくさん対策を打ってきました。そして、私の所属するチームですけれども、グラウンドワークに非常に強い選手いっぱいいますので、その練習の成果が出たと思います。そして今回のこの試合、自分で手を挙げたんですね。立候補してぜひこのカードに入れてくれというふうに、お願いした試合です。実現して嬉しく思っていますか？
If you guys will have me back, I'm coming right back to Japan. Thank you.
日本にいつでも戻ってきます。これからも呼んでくれれば戻ってきます。ありがとう。
Japan, give it up for Michael Venom Page.
There's a reason why he was put on tonight's card, and he proved more than worthy. MVP.